What I'm making in the pan today is I'm making spaghetti. And I have in here so far is ground meat, fresh onions, and garlic. I'll be back for the next step. Okay, now I am getting the water ready to boil. This is done. See, that's done. And what we're using is rigatoni. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to stick it in the crock pot. Every time I heat up something, it's going inside the crock pot to get all warm and put together. So what I'm going to do, I already have it on high. It's not even there yet. So I'm going to wait till this warms up, and then I'm going to put in the meat mixture. I'm going to put this inside the crock pot and let it sit there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably put 1 can of this in there for now. And I got the Rails marinara. Do I got 2 of them? Both? And roasted garlic. Mixed together. Yes. So I'm waiting until this warms up. Then I'll show you next step. Showing you guys different ways I do spaghetti. Okay, so I put the meat in there. I'm just waiting for these to cook. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the liquid in there to get them hot. Hope you can see. Oh. Let's see why this thing I'd be a pain in the butt. Where's my spatula? What do I do with that? Okay. So I'm pouring it all in here so I can get it hot. And then when it gets hot, I'll add the cheese and stuff like that. This is just what I'm doing, just keeping it hot and stuff. That's what I'm doing. And I'll put the seasonings in with it too. And I'll show you the seasonings. Okay. Alright. Fuck that, I'll get that in a minute. So the seasonings, son of a bitch. Cilantro, of course. You know what, let me do something. There you go, that way you can see. Okay. So the seasonings I'm putting in is, right now I'm putting in cilantro. Okay. And then I'm putting in this new Dano's seasoning. It's called Italiano. Yes, you're going to see a lot of green because I put this stuff I put in all the time. I'm not putting this in because that's Italian seasoning. So leave that out. I'm going to put a little bit of sage in it, just a little. That's good. And then I'm going to put in my spaghetti seasoning. Okay. And I'm also putting in some Dano's seasoning. I got the big jar. Make it nice and seasoning. Okay, now I'm gonna stir this up. Grab my spatula. So this can get all, and then once the one thing I hate about these bags is like when you stir, they want to freaking act like an idiot. So I'm just keeping this stuff hot. That's what I'm basically doing. So we'll be back for the next step. Alright, I'm throwing in the cream cheese. I just put the lid back on because I'm an idiot and I left it off there for a minute. But I've, like, softened it. Cream cheese is a pain in the butt to get out of the wrapper. Okay. So I'm going to mix it up. Hold on. Okay, the other cheeses I'm going to add. I found something else in my fridge. I need that plate. There we go. This has got to be put away. I don't know why I didn't put this shit away when I was off camera. But I found something else in my fridge I'm going to add in here. I went to my local food place. Not food place. What's it called? Restaurant that I have over here. It's called Joey's. And I got some their chili. So I'm putting more onions in here to get rid of it. And they got some mozzarella cheese. Well, what the fuck? Come on. That's a block. It'll melt. Okay, that's garbage. And then the other cheeses I'm putting in, I'm still waiting for the noodles to cook, is Fiesta blend. I always love putting Fiesta blend in here. If I can get it open. I can never win. Okay. I'm not putting the whole bag in. Just putting some of it in there because I got like 2 other cheeses I got over here. Okay, and then I got Kobe Jack. Don't ever buy the Kobe Jack that is at that's from Kraft. That stuff sits there and hardens. It hardens quick. I used it for like a salad. Then I put it back in the bag because I would roll it up like this to get the air out. The next day it was hard. I couldn't break it up, so I threw it away. The Kraft one's garbage. I know it's for and we got mild cheddar. The Kraft one, I know it's for like macaroni and cheese, but not for what I do. So I'll never buy that shit again. Alright, now we're going to stir it up. Probably in a minute we'll put the noodles in. Break up this cream cheese. I'm just going to let this sit in here for like maybe an hour and a half. And let this like melt through with the cheese and the noodles and stuff. Let me grab the noodles real quick. I'm going to test the noodles. Put the cover back on so it can get hot. Give me 1 second. Okay, there's one other thing I saw that I want to throw in here. I'm going to put a can of diced tomatoes. I have this, and I got to get some sugar too to cut down the acidity. I'm not draining them or nothing, just throwing them in. Never really put diced tomatoes in my spaghetti, so this time I'm gonna. Then I'm gonna taste it, see if it needs anything, which I don't think it does. But let me get a spoon and taste it. I'm getting like spaghetti sauce everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna taste it. I want to taste it and see if it's good. I think it needs more of something. I'll put a little bit more spaghetti flavoring in it. It's not even hot. Damn it. And then I'm going to put a little bit of more seasoning in it. Alright, I'm going to get the noodles in here because I got the noodles right next to me. I still see. Alright, let me get the noodles, which is right here. See? There we go. Just stir it up. I'm going to stir this up and let it cook for a little longer. You guys don't need to watch me stir this up, do you? I might add more cheese, though. It's not cheesy enough. Because this is my cheesy spaghetti. Well, mustacholi at this point. I'm just kind of tired of spaghetti noodles. And it's a cold day. Because it's... Oh, shit. Almost made a mess. It's a cold day and stuff like that. So... I'm going to sprinkle some on top to make it, but I need to get this to get all warmed up together. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, it's done, and I sprinkled some cheddar cheese on top. I should have cleaned this up for you. This is going to Nikki. But, what I did was I added another can of tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce, and I added more seasoning to it, and a hell of a lot more cheese. So I put this cheese on top. So, this is what's for dinner tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.